Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO of Pink Elephant, Fatima Cabral Ratcliffe.
Hello. Give it up for the band. Aren't they great? On behalf of everyone here at Pink, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Pink13, our 17th conference. You know, we are really proud that this is the largest gathering of IT service management professionals in the world. And I want to thank you very much for choosing this as one of the events that you participate in. I remember when I welcomed everyone to our very first event many years ago in the mid-90s. At that event we had 70 people and we had only one post-conference workshop, an ITIL Foundation certification course. You know, that was the beginning, that was the start of the snowball. And over the years, the snowball has grown larger and larger and larger. And today, we have a week-and-a-half long event with over 20 certification courses on the program. And we are now 2,000 attendees. Yes. Now, at the beginning, we challenged IT professionals to embrace not just technical certification, but to also learn about process management. And you did. Millions of people have learned about ITIL, ISO, Lean IT, COBIT, just to name a few. It's hard to believe now, but at one time, very few IT managers knew about process management certification. Today, that is definitely not the case. And you know, at Pink Elephant, we are immensely proud of the major role we've played in this major transformation in the industry. But with this knowledge, there are many IT organizations who are not seeing the results expected. So you have to ask, why is that? At our opening video, as it stated on our opening video, just having certification knowledge is not enough. Do you know what successful IT organizations are doing? Successful IT organizations are those that know how to turn knowledge into skills and skills into results. Let me expand on that. Successful IT organizations know how to turn knowledge into changed behavior. And then they know how to manage that changed behavior to generate the desired outcomes and culture they desire. But there are those who still struggle with this, and so their IT service management initiatives often fail the first time around. I wonder if you've heard this famous quote about knowledge. It goes like this: knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put one in a fruit salad. But you know, the news is not altogether bad. There are actually many organizations who do get it right. So what is the difference between those that do get it right, turning knowledge into results, compared to those that don't? There are several critical success factors, and our conference program is loaded with dozens and dozens of presentations by CIOs and IT practitioners, business experts and IT experts, our own Pink consultants, as well as our amazing lineup of keynote speakers. They will all share with you details about what these critical success factors are. I want to take just a couple of quick moments and tell you about a couple of them myself. You know, we're very lucky at Pink because every year through our consulting and education practice, we interact with thousands and thousands of IT practitioners every year. And we can see very clearly that there are commonalities shared by those organizations who are indeed very successful turning knowledge into results. One key ingredient is leadership. Leadership at operational and tactical levels does matter. But it is the leadership at the topmost layer of IT that is the most crucial to implementing major change successfully. And successful IT leaders demonstrate what I refer to as the 3 I's of leadership. They know how to inform, they know how to inspire, they know how to ignite. They have been successful because they know how to inform their teams about why change is urgent and necessary, and then they know how to link these reasons back to their businesses, the bigger whole. They have found the right way to inspire their teams by making them feel emotionally connected to the change in a very positive way. And so they get people to come on board. And they have found the right way to ignite spark of enthusiasm in others by mobilizing and energizing them in a very effective and productive manner. And successful IT leaders are also able to entrench a culture of continual service improvement, CSI, where improvement is not a one-time project, but rather it is managed as an ongoing, never-ending process, cycle of plan, do, check, act. To these leaders, when it comes to CSI, there is no finish line. And so I have a call to action to all of you, and it is this. As we move together through the conference the next few days, I ask all of you to not only share what is going on in your organizations at a very granular level and talk about best practices related to processes, I also ask you to share successes about what your IT leadership is doing to inform, inspire, and ignite. And you can keep sharing with others when you get back to work. You can join IT service management local interest groups to keep sharing on a regular basis. If you want to know if one of these networking groups exists in your community, then visit Sherry at the ITSMF booth in the exhibition hall. So let me close my welcome and opening remarks by saying this. I hope over the next few days you have fun. I hope that you will inspire others with your stories. I hope that you will be inspired to go back to your organizations and implement at least a few good ideas that you get from the conference. And most of all, I hope that you leave here with the deeper knowledge of what it really means to turn knowledge into results. And now, please join me in welcoming on stage Pink's Executive Vice President, George Spalding.